I'm going to be talking on how to overcome depression. With the pandemic and a lot of things going around the world, I know a lot of us has fallen into depression. Some have even gone as far as taking their own life or trying to take their own life. But the truth of the matter is, this depression period is a phase that will really pass. So the number one thing on my list is you actually meeting yourself at the point where you are at that moment. Yes, you're going through a phase, accept it, embrace it. Unafraid that, okay, this is a phase that is going to come and definitely it's going to go. So you need to meet yourself at that particular place, feel the emotion and embrace the moment. Then number two thing is, if you need to cry, if you need to shout, do it. Just let out this pain that is buckled up inside of you. It's cool to let it out. Let out that tears of emotion. Many times in my life, at different points, I've actually feel so buckled up with so much emotions inside my heart that I need to cry. So I cried on several occasions, but the good part is after crying, I just wipe my tears, dust myself up and continue fighting and going after my dream. If you've not noticed, most of the time when you cry, after crying, you feel a relief. You feel that there is this burden that have been lifted off your chest. But don't overdo it. Let it be moderate. Do it because you know you're trying to let out these emotions that is buckled up inside your spirit. Not because this is a way of life for you, or you're trying to pity yourself or beat yourself down that this is just how my life is going to go on from now. So number three thing is exercising. So exercising helps you fight depression. It helps you put your body and your mind to work. Because if you're depressed, this is one thing you need to know I do. Another thing is going for fresh air. Because when you're depressed, you just want to be inside your room alone, locked up, and probably don't eat, and a lot of it depends, because some people resort to overeating while others don't actually eat at all. But going out for a walk helps you fight depression. Another thing is doing what you love. I know that when you're depressed is the wrongest time for you to actually think of doing what you love, because at that moment all you can remember or think about is how the world is out against you or out for you, and how everything is going bad for you. And it takes discipline for you to actually want to go and do what you love. But doing what you love at the point where you're actually depressed helps you fight depression. A lot of people might not agree with this, but yes, it helps you fight depression when you actually do what you love at the point where you are actually depressed. So do what you love. If you're this person that loves music, because a lot of people believe that listening to music and playing an album helps you fight depression. Yes, it does to an extent, because it has a connection to your spirit. If you listen to music that boosts your mood at that moment, it helps you fight depression to an extent. So do what you love and go out after it. Another thing is you not generalizing everything at that moment, instead of actually assessing the point where you feel some things are going wrong for you. So assess the point and not generalize it. It's not the end of your life, it's just a phase. It will come and it will go. But while you are at it, learn something from it, pick something from it, and don't ever think it's the end of your life. Then another thing is you training your mind to do the right thing at the moment. A lot of people out there actually, when they are going through depression, they feel the world is against them and after them. So because of that, whatever thing, emotions and their head tells them at that moment, they do. That is why some people can go as far as taking their life, because they feel that is the best response to whatever situation they are going through at that moment, which is probably what their head is telling them. But is that the right thing to do? No. And it also takes discipline for you to actually not listen to your head and listen to your heart. Yes, I've been in that situation, and I've said it before on my videos if you've been following up, that I've contemplated suicide. Yes, situations happened to me, and I felt that the best way to go is just end it all. End your life and end this pain that you feel you cannot bear anymore. But the good thing is, because I have a goal for life, that's why sometimes it's actually good you know your goals. And even some people that actually know their goals and vision in life still go ahead taking their life. But I know I have a mission and a vision for life, and that whatever thing I'm facing at that moment is just a phase that will come and go. So it was not going to be the rest of my life. It's just part of my journey in life. Right? So listen to your heart and don't listen to your head at that moment, because your head might be leading you to do something that you will regret for the rest of your life. So this brings me to the next thing, which is having time for meditation. I also know that when you're going through depression, it might not be the best time for you to want to meditate. All you want to talk about and think about right now is how the world is after you. But it's also the right time for you to actually want to meditate. Yes, pay attention to that inner voice. Have a communion with your spirit. Shut down whatever thing is going on in your head and listen to your heart. So meditation is very important and is key when you're going through depression. And the next and the final thing on my list is you seeking a professional help. I believe in Nigeria, a lot of people don't actually believe in going to meet a therapist. But go for therapy. If you're going through depression, go for therapy. Listen to somebody, talk to somebody that you feel can actually listen to you and give you a professional advice on how to go through this situation that you're passing through at the moment. Yes, you need it. You need that professional guide, because when you're depressed, coming out of depression means you're healing from whatever thing that took you and that made you depressed. So you need a professional either. Just like when you have a wound, you don't just say let the wound heal by itself. Most of the time you need to go for treatment. You need to go and dress the wound. So the wound that you have inside of you and you have in your heart, is actually important to go and meet a professional that can actually help you heal these wounds. Because if you fall into depression and you do not take care of it properly, some people that have not come out of it for many years. Yes, their life might be going on, but inside of them, they have a lot of things buckled up inside of them that they're just, when you can only find out when you get close to them. And when you're trying to interact with them or trying to build a relationship with them, you find out that they have a lot of things, unhealed wounds inside of them. That's because they didn't take care of it properly. It's just like when you have a wound and you didn't take care of it and the surface looks as if it's dried up, but inside there is still wound. A little thing opens up the wound. So when you're depressed, it's advisable you go for professional treatment. Go for a therapy. Apart from going for therapy, you might want to have somebody you trust, that you are sure inside your heart that this person loves you and really you can actually depend on this person and share whatever thing you're going through with the person. Don't get me wrong, there are a lot of them out there that you don't want to open up to, because that is going to be the worst mistake you're going to be making, because they are going to use every opportunity that they actually get to use it against you and rub it to your face. Right? So talk to the right people. Talk to the people that you know are going to give you the advice, the best advice, that have your best interest at heart. And when you do all these things, you'll find out that whatever thing you're going through at that moment is just a phase. You can decide to be vulnerable to it. And I know that Whatever situation you're going through right now is a temporary. It's not permanent. It's not the end of your life. And it's just part of your story. It's part of your journey in life. So embrace it, accept it. Cry if you need to cry. Shout, scream, just let it all out. And you will feel better. I want you to know that I really do love you. And I know that your future is very bright. And I want to tell you that if you've not subscribed to my channel, I should kindly please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Like, ring the bell, share if you need to. And I know that the sky is your limit. And until I come your way next time, I want you to stay beautiful, stay motivated. Go out there and win. Because the power to win is actually in you. I want the best for you. And I know that despite what the world throws at you, that you're going to come out successfully. And you're going to be the best that you can be at every moment in your life. Do have a wonderful day. Bye.